Hi everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. My name is Leslie. I am Knit California here on YouTube and also over on Instagram and TikTok. And I'm so excited to be welcoming you to my very first Vlogmas. I've never done Vlogmas before. We're kind of gonna ease into it a little bit this year, and I thought I would make this video as an introduction to what the month of December is going to look like here on the Knit California YouTube channel. So I've put a little bit of thought into it. I have been really inspired, especially by Laura Penrose and Nitty Natty, who have done Vlogmas multiple years in a row that I've been watching their channels. And now that I feel relatively established here on YouTube, this is my second year doing podcasts and videos here on YouTube, I feel like it's time and I feel like I'm ready for it. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through what my thought is for how we're going to approach Vlogmas here on the channel, and I want to start with a quick project update, kind of to set the baseline for what we're going to be working on during December of this month. Of this year? December this year? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just making it up as we go along here. So let me pull up my notebook. Oh, it's right here, all of my notes, where my little bookmark is. But my thought is this. The plan is to do about 3 videos per week. I don't think I have it in me to daily vlog. First of all, I work from home a majority of the time, so while I am here, it's really just me sitting at this desk, like working on my laptop for most of the day. I'm not out doing things, so a daily vlog is not really where I'm thinking this is gonna go. I do think there will be some vlogging, but my thought is for about 3 videos per week. One would be solely knitting focus, a little bit of a vlog slash project update for each of the 3 full weeks in December before Christmas. I think I would like to do a couple knit and chat videos. I have some ideas on knit and chat topics, some that I have come up with, a couple that were provided to me in a question box that I put up on Instagram. But if you have any ideas, Q&A questions, anything like that that you think might be great topics for knit and chat videos, please leave them in the comments down below so I can take them into consideration. And then lastly, the last thing that I'm thinking about are videos on my knitting journal. I have been showing my knitting journal here and there in the vlogs and in some of the podcasts for most of the year. And every time I show it, I get people asking questions on how I set it up, people that want to see like a full tour of what my knitting journal looks like, and every time I get those comments, I promise, yes, of course, it's coming. I'm going to put together a full video on my knitting journal, and I haven't done that yet. So my goal is to make at least 2, if not 3 videos solely dedicated to my knitting journal. Since we are coming up Today's actually November 30th, the day that I'm filming this, but it will go up on December 1st. So I want to film like a transition from ending my month November in my journal to making my December 1st, month of December project pages. And then I actually got my 2024 journal, so I want to do a whole video setting it up and go through like the whole process of why I journal, what sections I like to use, that type of thing. And this is all like knitting related journaling. And then I thought it would be fun maybe just throughout 1 week or a couple weeks to just vlog the process of me filling out my knitting journal and put that all together so that you can see it. So those are my 3 topics that I'm thinking about: project updates slash knitting vlog, knit and chats, and journal updates. And I think all of those I can do, I think, we'll see. I can get all of those together with like enough video footage for something interesting, not have them be too long, except one, you know, that one journal video might end up being a long one, but I think that would be a useful video, not just for during Vlogmas, like throughout the year if you want to start a knitting journal. So I don't know. But that's my thought. That's the plan here. And throughout all of this, I think probably in the knitting focused vlogs, I have some advents that I'm going to be opening as well. So in today's video, this next section, I want to give you a little introduction to my advents that I'm going to be opening. So the first one, which is not the first one that I purchased. I have 3. 2 of them are yarn themed and 1 of them is nail polish themed. All of them I purchased myself, since I know that matters to some of you. But the first one that I have here is the yarn advent from Hedgehog Fibers. You may know that I went on a knitting tour trip in Ireland this year, and we went to visit the Hedgehog Fibers store in Cork, Ireland, and I actually saw this when I was there, but I did not purchase it while I was there. I really should have, because I had a 30% off coupon code, but what happened was I had bought some yarn while I was there, and I was knitting up some gift hats for Christmas, and I like woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning one night and I realized I didn't buy enough yarn to make the hats that I wanted to make. To knit the Oslo hat you need 2 skeins, and I had only bought 1 skein for one person and 1 skein for another person. So at like 3 o'clock in the morning I was on the Hedgehog Fibers website securing the extra skeins of yarn that I needed, because I was really worried they were going to sell out between the hours of 3 a.m. and like 7 a.m. And while I was on the website, I noticed that they were still advertising their advent boxes. So somehow one of them just ended up in my cart. I don't even know. Just kidding. I really wanted one, and I went for it. So when I was also in Ireland, I made my purchase. I got a free mini skein, and so I just wanted to show you. This is not from the advent box, this was from when I was there, but my guess is that all of the advent colors will kind of be in a similar variegated / speckled style, and I haven't fully decided yet on what I'm going to make with any of my advents, but I figured since I already had this one Hedgehog Fibers mini, it will go really well with the other 24 that are in this box. Oh gosh, I don't want them to fall out, but I want to show you. This looks like, there we go. Okay, so they're all in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just pull out each of the boxes each day. So I'm going to be including opening this advent in the knitting vlogs that I do each week. So I love this one. My second yarn advent has not arrived yet, so I'm gonna talk about the nail polish one first. Hold on, actually I haven't opened this yet. This is the Olive and June 25 Days of Mani Magic. These may still be available for sale on the website. I'm gonna double check that and put a note right here if that is true or not. They also had an 8 nights of Mani Magic Hanukkah themed advent countdown box as well. Not a countdown, just an 8 nights of Mani Magic that was Hanukkah themed as well, if you're interested. But so I am an affiliate VIP with Olive and June. So I had a gift card from my work that I do with them that I put towards this box, but I did purchase this box myself. It was not gifted to me. Okay, so let me show you this one. Ooh. So I know that there's nail polish in here as well as other items. One of the items that they had advertised was like a scrunchie, like stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what all is in here. I just thought this would be something fun that, you know, isn't yarn related. I've been keeping my nails polished all year, and since, you know, I'm an affiliate with them, I felt like it would be fun to have this one to open as well. So this is my box number 2. I'll be showing myself opening this one as well. And then the last one that I ordered is from Botanical Yarns, and it's actually supposed to be getting delivered today. I have been like compulsively checking the tracking. It had been sitting at the Postal Service Los Angeles International Service Center for a couple days. I don't know if you know this, but I used to work for the Postal Service, so when I saw it sitting there for a couple days, I was like, oh no, they must be swamped, it's never gonna make it through, I'm never gonna get it. And then yesterday it finally showed that it was in it was at my regional processing plant, and so then I knew today it should be at my local post office and then out for delivery. This morning it should be at the local post office, today out for delivery. So it has not arrived yet, but if it does arrive today, I'm going to insert a clip next to show you what that advent looks like. And if it doesn't arrive today, that clip will not be there. So, my other advent is here. No bark. Has to go through security first. Whoa. This thing almost got destroyed. Ooh. A pin. I didn't know there were extras that came with this. I just kind of ordered it on a whim. Stitch markers. Love that picture. I believe these patterns are gonna get emailed to us tomorrow on December 1st. Here it is. Oh, it's kind of broken a little bit. Flip up, what do we think? Okay, so it's here. And this is what it looks like. So I kind of mentioned, I kind of ordered this on a whim. I realized this is the first advent box that I ordered, and I realized I didn't have any yarn advents this year, and I was starting to see people get theirs in the mail, and I was jealous. And after Rhinebeck weekend and all of the drama that went on at Woolen Folk, I was looking for people to support. I found Botanical Yarns. I really liked her Woolen Folk colorway. That's what I initially went onto her website for, and then I saw that she still had advents available, and I bought this instead of the Woolen Folk colorway. So I'm excited. I think I mentioned also, I believe this is a neon advent, which I do think could go really nicely with my Hedgehog Fibers advent. So hopefully I can use these colors together in like a blanket project or something. So yay! Okay, I hope you're as excited about that one, if there was a clip, as I was. Okay, so those are my advents. I'm very excited about them. And to close this video out, I want to do like a mini podcast episode and give you an update on all of my projects. So in the last podcast episode, I was working on a gift Oslo hat that is now complete. And so I wanted to show you what this looks like. This is one of the yarns, well, two of the yarns that I was talking about from Hedgehog Fibers. So I knit this with, this yarn is called Dragonfly. It's their sock yarn base. I love their shimmery labels. It's a 90% merino, 10% nylon, and this one is called Dragonfly. And this is how much I had left. I actually knit this in the size large, the biggest size for the Oslo hat. And I just wanted to show you how much yarn I had left over. These are relatively long, like a lot of yardage for these fingering weight skeins. And then I held it with one strand of this solid blue, which is called Electric. So these two together, let me just show you this. These two together equal this. I think it looks really cool. It's really bright, and I chose these two colors because my sister-in-law and my brother are really big LA Dodgers fans, and I thought this blue would work well for when they go to games. So that's fits really nicely on me, so I hope it fits really nicely on her as well. So that was my first finished object. My second finished object that I just finished up this morning actually is, if you remember, I had showed you this baby Oslo hat that's going to be a gift for a friend. I knit up a headband as like a matching, well, they don't really match, but as like a little gift set. So I have knit up one of these headbands before for a friend, and actually it was a different pattern, but she used it in like newborn photos, so that's the same idea here. But I thought this was super cute. It's knit up in seed stitch, and it's just a long strip. It's actually meant to be knit in the round, but I couldn't get my needles to work, so I just knit it up in a strip of seed stitch long ways, and then I sewed the ends together and then made this little bow and sewed this on. There was a free pattern that I followed / took inspiration from. I made some changes to it, called the Miss Savannah bow. That's on Ravelry, so if you're interested in making something similar. But I just wanted to show you both because I think these are, oh, and I'm going to make a pom-pom to put on the top of this. I forgot I needed to do that still. So imagine it with a little pom-pom and then the cute little bow to go along with it as a little gift set. I'm really excited about it. So wanted to share those finished objects with you as well. Okay, I have one gift knit that I still need to cast on, and you're probably not surprised at all to learn to hear that it's another Oslo hat. These are the two yarns that I needed to order rapidly at 3 o'clock in the morning from Hedgehog Fibers. This one is Electric, and this one is called Ink, both in the sock yarn base. The idea is that the hats for 3 people will match. So this is Mom's hat, and it matches. Okay, this is mom's hat, this is dad's hat, and then baby's hat is just this color solid. So dad's hat is kind of a mix of both, where mom has the fun variegated, dad has just a blue, but it's going to be these two blues, and then baby has the dark blue. So I'm really excited. I really want to see just on Christmas when they get them, like them all lined up wearing their hats together. I think it'll be really cute, but I gotta cast this one on soon. So this will definitely be included in my knitting vlogs this month, is making this hat. So wanted to share that. And then additionally, I have 2 sweater whips that I am currently working through. My main sweater whip is my Stick Season sweater by Rebecca Clow of the Crayabea, and I have made some good progress on this since I last showed it to you. I have joined it in the round. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah, there's this really nice like 2x2 rib detail right under the arm here, so that's fun. And then once you join in the round, you start knitting in stockinette. So I've been really happy to be at the stockinette section now. But I'm really excited about this one. I think it's going to look really good. And there's the front, there's the back. I would love to have this sweater complete by the end of December, by the end of the year. So hopefully I can get it done. You know, in general, I could finish a sweater like this in like 4 weeks, but I do have some other stuff going on, so I don't want to put pressure on myself to finish it, but I would like to get it done, so we'll see. And then, oh, I didn't show you. The yarn that I'm using for this is Red Door Fiber Studio. It's her classic DK base in the colorway Nonsense. Nonsense, there's an exclamation point. And it's this gorgeous brick red / brown color. I think in the sun it looks more red, and I'm not the biggest brown yarn person, so in my mind I'm calling it red. But I think it's a really cool color, and I think the finished object is going to look great in that color. And then lastly, I've been working very slowly on the Eclair raglan. So let me just show you where I'm at. I have not made very much, I don't think any progress since the last time I showed this on a podcast, except for I had a cable that was twisted the wrong way. I think it was this one. And someone in my last podcast episode caught it, was able to see it, and very kindly told me that I had a mistake. So I went back and fixed it. So thank you very much if that was you. I really appreciate it, especially because it was right on the front. So definitely needed to do that. But I am really enjoying working on this project. But my main sweater focus has been the Stick Season the last couple of weeks. So I work on this just sometimes when I need like something a little bit more intense than just a plain stockinette. And before I was knitting in the round, the top texture portion of that was just knit and purl, so that was easy enough to do as well. But that's what I use this one for. And the yarn that I'm using for this is Explore Knits and Fibers in her worsted base on the colorway Oxide. And it's this lovely pink color that I really like. So I don't know how much you'll see me working on this during December. This might just end up being a January project, or the sweater that I focus on after I finish the Stick Season, so we'll see. I have also been talking about casting on the Sweet Shop blanket with the Red Door Fiber Studio and Explore Knits Emily Henry themed yarn, and I made progress. I caked up 2 of the skeins and one of my main color skeins. But that's the only progress that I've made. I still need to cake up these 2 main skeins and 2 mini skeins. So this project, I may start in December. I may not, but I just wanted to tell you about it in case you see it. And then the only other thing that you may see is I may decide to start working with some of my Advent minis. I haven't fully decided yet on a project. I'm kind of hoping I can use both my hedgehog fibers and my botanical yarns minis in a project together. I'm thinking they are kind of going to have similar feels in the way that they're dyed. I think the botanical yarns one are going to be neon, if I'm thinking correctly. We'll find out. But if I could use them in the blanket project together, I think that would be really cool. Maybe the Sweet Shop, maybe something else. I don't necessarily know if I want to knit 2 Sweet Shop blankets at the same time. So I maybe do something else. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we are. Those are the project plans and the finished objects, and getting you all caught up before this really kicks off. So if you're planning on watching my little vloglet If you're planning on watching my little Vlogmas here on the Knit California channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to this month, and I hope you are as well. So I will see you on the next one. Bye!